Alright, so it's April 28th, Sunday. I'm gonna look at this hive here. This is one of the Langsters hives that I had that did not make it through the winter. I do see there's some bees buzzing around it. I don't think they moved in yet, but we'll see. I didn't have the roof on right either the last time I opened it up. Look and see what's going on in here. Let's look and see what's going on. Look at a couple of these frames. It's weird because these frames all had honey on them going into the winter. And for some reason I gotta go get my frame hanger. They had plenty of honey to get through the winter, but for some reason they didn't make it. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm going to be able to tell by this inspection, to be honest with you. I mean, they definitely got robbed then after the bees either died or absconded. I don't see any dead bees though. The frames were all full. And I can see there were some dead bees in a small area there. So maybe they just got, there's a dead one there. Maybe they just got too small and couldn't stay warm. As far as I know, there was plenty of resources. Yeah, it looked like there was a tiny cluster there. Nothing else over here. Nothing here. Definitely robbed of whatever honey they had. Alright, I don't need to spend any more time in this box. Ooh, the frost here. I don't want that guy might be able to get through my suit. I don't know how long a frost stinger is, or how strong it is, but I know bees have made it through my suit already. So I'm going to take this, I'm put this all back together and then take this whole top box off. I'm going to use this box as a swarm trap. The bees already know it was a good home at one time. So they'll smell that and check it out. I'm hoping that's what the bees that are buzzing it are doing right now. I'm hoping they're checking it out. Let's see what's going on down here in the bottom. Hoping a mouse didn't get in here. That would suck if one got in over the winter, and that would explain why the bees left. Don't see any sign of mice. Again, just empty comb. No sign of mice yet. Could be some on the other side. Check these two out. There's nothing there. No sign of why they died. I'm taking two at a time to go quicker here. There's no bees on them, so there's no need to go one at a time. Usually if it's full of bees, you want to check one frame at a time and check each frame real good. See what we got here. And I do see I have a screened bottom here. There is a bunch of junk on the bottom board. The board below the bottom board. I'm going to take that off and clean that out real good. I don't know if that had anything to do with what happened here, but it'd be a good idea to clean it out. Put these two frames back in. Put them all to the center. spider board. This box back on. Here's my catch board. I hope I can move it. There's a screen on the bottom of this board, and anything that falls out falls on this. Yeah. And you can see all this dust here. Basically, that's cappings from when whatever hive came and robbed them. They chew the capping off the honey cells, and they steal it all and take it back to their hive. They give that a real good cleaning. I'm going to flip it so I have the clean side going in. That's nice and clean now. Put the inner cover on. There's a little vent there in the front for let air in and out. Put the outer telescopic cover on. Make sure it's on right this time. If it's on right this time. It was on like this. Whoops. Moved my inner cover when I did that. Alright. Put the rock back on. Oh. Wanted to give it a squirt of swarm commander. That helps to attract another swarm. Give it 2 to 3 on the inside, and then 1 at the entrance. Alright. Yeah, that's that. I don't know if they starved or if they just got too small and couldn't keep warm enough, but somehow they died. Alright, I'm going to go check this other one, the other double over here. I'm just going to leave this running. That didn't take too long. It's just right over here. All right. I need to level my apiary's on a slope, so I need to. I was facing uphill before. Now I'm facing downhill, so I have to re-level my tripod. There it is. That's pretty good. All right, let's check this one out and see what we got here. It's funny, this was my strongest hive by far, and I think it made it until January or February. It was still good, and then it just died off. I don't know why. Take a look. See what's going on here. Oh, maybe this is alive. There's a bunch of bees in there. Huh. Maybe this hive did survive. Well, I have these candy boards here. See that? And they've been eating it. Maybe there's actually bees in there. I'm going to leave those on top. Break this apart and see what's going on in here. Maybe this hive did survive. A lot of times when I walk by it, I don't see any bees going in or out, but there's plenty of bees in here. This is my aggressive hive, though. Don't have my smoker going, so this might get crazy. If it does, I'm going to have to stop real quick, but I'll be able to tell real quick if there's bees in there or not. I mean, there's definitely bees in it, but I don't know if they're living in it or if they're just coming to eat those sugar patties. That was food to help them get through the winter. If there isn't any brood in here, then there's no bees living in here. Yeah, there's no bees living. There's pollen in there. There's pollen. Definitely be brood on there if there were bees living in here. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. You know, I got some moldy comb over here with pollen. Right there, it's a little moldy. Man, I don't know what happened here. I mean, it has a lot of bees in it. They're just not living in it. I think they're just coming and stealing that sugar. Moldy pollen in there. I don't know. I mean, bees will normally clean that stuff up if they move in. So, this one's okay. I don't know what's going on here. Looking through this one. I mean, this one, a little bit of pollen, just a little bit. Looks like it had some old brood on it, but it's definitely not new brood. There's some old brood right there, but it's old, it's not new. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Maybe bees are getting ready to move in it. So I'm going to put it all. I'm not seeing anything that's showing me what's going on here. Really not. I'm going to get all the way to the end and make sure I'm not missing anything. Like the other one, I want to make sure there's no mice in it. It doesn't look like it. And there's lots of bees and they're buzzing me like crazy. I really don't get it. This is the last frame. It looks just like all the other ones. No sign of bees living on them. No honey, a little bit of pollen, but there's definitely no brood. Very confusing, very puzzling. I don't know if I should take that sugar board, those sugar boards off the top or not. I put them on like, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 months ago. I would have thought they would have been all eaten by now. I mean, they've been eating them. There's definitely a bunch of bees on them right now eating it, but I don't know what's going on here. My frame hanger. Keep it on the skid right here. Look at all those bees. There's plenty of bees. Just don't understand what's going on. And then I have this, it's called a shim. It's not centered right. This is the shim, and that shim or a spacer, whatever you want to call it, that takes up the room for the sugar boards. Put this on. Inner cover. Outer telescopic, whatever cover. Put the rock on. Oh, let me give this a squirt of Swarm Commander also. This is swarm season, so bees are overbuilding fast, and when they get too big for wherever they're at, they swarm, look for a new home, and hopefully a colony of bees is going to check this one out and say, hey, that would make a nice home. Just pulling all these weeds from the front of it. Bunch of bees on the back of it too. Yeah, I really don't understand what's going on here. I really don't. Have to go on to some of my bee pages and ask some questions. And see if I can figure out what's going on. But more roof pulled over here. Yeah, and this hive was extremely aggressive the last couple years too, and it didn't seem to be too aggressive today. So again, I have no clue what's going on. But I also feel like I just got stung on my heel, but I got a rubber boot on. I also put this swarm trap right here. Right there, maybe that'll catch a swarm. Oh, there's a bee going in it right now. See if it'll come back out or if another one will go in. But I just saw, I don't know if you saw it or not, but I saw a bee go in. There's a wasp buzzing around it too. There goes one. She went in. Hopefully that's a scout looking for a new home. Hopefully that I come out here in another week and it's full of bees. That's going to do it for now. This was the original one I worked on. When I walked away, the whole front of it was covered in bees. Most of them have moved back in. And I'm going to try to turn this off without getting stung. I have to take the glove off. That's the scary part, because they're buzzing me right now. Move away from that hive. This is the split I made off of that hive. This is a laying hive. So was the other one, the last one I showed you. Plenty of bees going in and out. Hopefully the split works. All right.